What's up, gang? Look, this isn't a video I wanted to post today, but I got something to show you all, and you know, honesty means the world to me, and I don't do any bullshit on this channel. Even if I get shit for it, get called fake or anything, because what I've seen, dudes, this is some serious shit here. So I was just out there trying to get some footage for a new video I was gonna make. It was about how King of the Hill is the best game mode in all of TF2, and it was going good, you know. I got some pretty good clips, not gonna lie. Like, I was gonna stop recording at this point. I got my clips and I got things to do, places to be, you know? But that's when the weird shit happened. And I really can't explain this next part, but I promise it's all real. You can trust me.
Sentry up there!
Yeah, gang, I don't really know what that was, but I think something's lurking around in TF2, and as dangerous as it seems, I feel like I gotta be the one who documents this. The guy who's going out there, you know, in the action. Like those guys in Vietnam with the cameras. Like, you know, like, they need to be out there to document the horrors of war. And I've seen what this freaking thing can do. And I just gotta, I feel like it's my duty to warn you all. So please, stay tuned for updates or anything I can provide for you. I feel like I'm really putting my neck on the line, but someone's gotta do this. And if that someone's gotta be me, then so be it. So please, don't forget to follow along, like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date and see if I can give you any new warnings about what the hell's going on in TF2. And if you got the means, please subscribe to my Patreon to help me fund this little endeavor I'm going on. I got a feeling it's gonna be a big one. Sailor Man, out.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm sure you know this, but there's a moment from my childhood I always remembered really clearly. I was in Sunday school on a cloudy day. Our pastor, his name was Walker, maybe? He was talking about fate and how we were all parts of his plan. That we could see the hand of the Lord moving everything around us if we paid close enough attention. Silent commands we merely had to quiet our hearts to listen to. The simple logic that if the Lord is good, so must everything he commands be good. I remember raising my hand and asking, how can we know when the Lord is guiding us? Some of the kids behind me snickered, others pulled faces like the answer to my question was obvious. Father Walker paused to think about it and said, how has nothing to do with it. I never understood what he meant. Growing up, I always tried to live up to that idea. I lived my life looking for the Lord's hand in everything around me. It never quite made sense to me, so I kept looking. All I got was mixed signals and unintelligible signs. Surely his plan had to be more tangible than this. I had to be doing something wrong. Eventually, I started cutting everything out of my life that might be hindering my search. My friends were distracting me. My parents clearly were not devout enough. Even my doctors, who could lie to my face and tell me that faith alone could not heal my broken arm. I buried myself in my studies, seeking enlightenment in scripture. I knew his words could be found between the lines. It was painful, yes, but I knew I was being tested, and my devotion would see me through. No holy man ever took the easy way. We would always be persecuted, as it was foretold. The unbelievers flood us with doubt, and the only way to persevere our faith is separation. They're a scourge on his creation, the fools. At some point, I couldn't see a way out of it. I knew he was watching over me, and loved me, and saved me. But what could I look to? How could I feel his presence? My faith, at this point, was like a hunger that couldn't be stilled. There had to be more to this life. Right? I confess, I might have almost lost my faith then and there, drowned in an ocean of fools and apostates. With nowhere to go, I decided to sit back and let it wash over me in peace. I played this game again, a worldly thing that nonetheless always brought me comfort. I can't say I really enjoyed it. Even this place was filled with heathens and idiots. But I stayed. No more fight left in me. I first knew the Heaven's eye was on me when the pain in my arms started to fade. It was a little thing, subtle, but evident when you look for it. That was when a bullet pierced my flesh in the game, spearing through the palm of my hand like the Lord's own stigmata. The pain was real, tangible, present. That's when the entire game held its breath. I walked out to the enemy territory. There was no one there. The chat had fallen silent. The gunfire had faded. And I was all alone. I felt like someone was watching me. Many, many eyes watching my every step. I held my breath, anticipating what would happen next. In the distance of the map, just around the corner, I saw one of them, skulking around purposely. We locked eyes, its gaping stare meeting my paralyzed gaze. I took in a gasping breath, the scent of pine tickling my nose. It studied me like it had never seen a living person. Then it stumbled forwards and charged. I turned tail immediately, clueless to what was really happening. I had to run, flee, make it back to reality. I retreated as far as I could, taking every turn as sharply as possible, while I heard the thing screaming in pursuit. There was nowhere to go. When I turned around, my back against the wall, I had no choice but to watch as the thing scurried its way down the corridor, staring at me, unblinking. I knew it was going to hurt me, or at least I expected as much. I mouthed the final prayers, forced my jaw open, and wormed its digits down my throat. And when the tips of its fingers touched the back of my mind, I felt communion. I could see inside it, its vast, disjointed process, its alien perspective on the world around it, its endless hunger. When I could grasp what you might call its will, its desire to grow and elevate us all to its divine form, I understood. It was an angel, sent to herald the end times and deliver us to his kingdom. And there were many, many more of them. When I gazed into it, my faith bloomed greater than ever, and when it gazed into me, it recoiled. More angels had gathered around us, all staring, studying. They stepped aside when I passed, letting me tread into the vast hall that would become their first true church. As I stepped up, I was cheered on by more of them, while scores of the unbelievers, people I recognized from before the transcendence, were made to pray and prostrate themselves before the Lord. Before me. I stopped in front of a mass of angelic radiance as it opened its maw to bid me enter. The gates to the Garden of Eden, made of teeth and skin. Gladly did I crawl inside, like a sick babe, finally returning to the womb. I knew the angels recognized my purity, and I would give myself to them as their prophet. I knew I was born unclean, the product of a doomed creation. But the lapping tongues of the angels would wash me clean. There is no strength in living for yourself. And as I felt the angel chewing on my binary flesh, while my faith gorged itself on the presence of the pain, like the Ouroboros eating itself, I knew that I was part of something greater. So as it breaks my spine, and grinds what is left of my legs into worthless scraps, I accept my fate as the iterator of their heavenfall. To lead the faithful in his image, and finally show the heathens their way. It will not be easy to satiate their hunger. Many will have to join us, but in his example, I can make this sacrifice. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I once asked how it is that we may convert the unbeliever, how we may bridge the gap between heaven and earth. But now I understand. How has nothing to do with it.
Alert! The enemy has taken our intelligence. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Hey! Where are you guys? I could use a hand over here. Whatever.
Oh, come on. Have no fear, Pibble's here. Oh, that's not very nice. Where is everybody? I really need to do this contract. Phew, that was a close one. Phew, that was a close one too. Reported. Is no one gonna stop me?
Time has been added.
I guess this server really is dead. Oh my god. My chicken nuggets are burning! We're good. I got there just in time. Phew. That was a close one. I saw that. What the hell? How are you doing that? Phew. That was a close one.
Everyone stay close to
What the hell? That's not scary. Why would anyone fall for that? What's next? You're gonna write a message on the wall in blood? Wait, why am I running? I don't have anywhere to... Phew. That was a close one.